Today is the day we are going to get the Yucca Rostrata into the ground here, and I want to put it right in the centre. So I know it's the middle of February and it's also raining a little bit, but if I wait for it to stop raining here in South Wales, jobs will never get done in the garden. So time now to get the yucca right there in the centre of the bed. So I've got Tony's help today and he is going to dig the hole for me. It's Saturday morning and it's about time I got him doing some jobs in the garden. So come on, Tone, get that hole dug. I think it's going to have to be pretty big and then I'm going to have to collect some gravel. How are you doing? It's a bit wet, isn't it, this soil? Oh, it's all right when you go further down. That's all right. Keep going. I'll go and have my cup of coffee and then I'll come back in 10 minutes. So while Tony is digging there, I'm going to have a quick look at the yucca. And I think it's going to be quite difficult to get this out of the pot. So I was thinking that really the soil in the pot is going to be just as damp as the soil in the ground. In fact, it'd probably be better off in the ground because I'm going to fill it with a lot of gravel. So we still go in there. It's quite a lot to dig. Right, let's get some of this grit in here. I wonder if it smells in the bag. Could have stunk my car out. Oh, I don't know. One would be enough, I think. Right, pass me the spade.
Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute.
You don't know behind you. There. Do you know what? I think it might need to go a bit deeper. Right, you take hold of that. Oh, my nose. I've got another bag there. There we are. Thank you. There we are. Right, you take that. So it just started pouring with rain, so we had to go in. But it stopped again now, so how far have we got? Well, into that big hole, we've put 2 big bags of horticultural grit. And what we're going to do is just place that yucca into there and just have it just sitting half in and half out of the ground. And then we're going to pack all the earth and the grit around it so it's slightly raised. Right, this is going to be fun now. First things first, we get a pair of gloves on. You've got a lot to learn. Right, so. Right, first thing we got to do, we got no, we got to get it off this stand. So there's one.
You are.
Two.
Only back.
And three. Right. Oh, I think it'll come out of there quite easy.
Oh, Christ, wait, let me do it.
No, it's fine.
Wait a minute.
Right, remove the pot.
Wait a minute.
That's it.
Hold on, there's no china on the bottom. Mate.
That's fine. I can stay on that. Oh, that was easier than what I thought.
Right, now you want to go one and place it straight into me.
Right, 1 second.
You know the china pieces you put in the bottom?
Yeah,
They're all in the root of the bottom.
that's fine. That's
I know, that's what I mean.
yeah. So at least with it coming out now that easy, we can put it into the ground, and if it's not the right level, we can just pick it up.
Yeah.
So 1 second. There we are. Leave it there. That's fine. Right.
Wait a minute. Left, not the
Left.
bag.
There we are.
Did you want it up to them?
Yeah, 1 minute. Let me come round that side.
You want to pack it over there?
No, I'm going to have a look at it first. It might need to go over slightly. Just needs to come over. Right, 1, 2, 3, go. That's it. That's better. I got to get it straight first. Okay, I'll fill it in this side. Time for coffee.
Yep, that's it.
I'll come back out when it stops.
Right. That's it, perfect there. Come on, quick, come on, have a look first. That's perfect there. Right, lift this up, and shove this in.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
Lift this up. Really all.
Shove it in the hole, Tone. Go on. There we are. Right, time to stop.
Okay, they look small. It looks small there.
Yeah, but it'll grow.
It is perfect there.
Oh yeah. Break time. Right, so I got a few more bags of grits just to add around the bottom. So the stones that I had, I've just placed in a circular shape. Just trying to fit all the shapes together. And now we're just going to fill it up with this grit. And I'll probably, at a later date, just top it all with a little bit of gravel. Just give it a smooth out. And when it rains, it'll find its own position anyway. And just one round the other side. So it's not completely perfect. So let's just remind ourselves what this part of the garden was looking like a few weeks ago. Now, if you remember, there was an oval bed here with a pathway that went all the way around it. And I decided that as we never used part of the pathway, I'd remove that and open up the planting bed into the other one to make one large space. So this then gives us a large planting area in the centre, and the plan was to take the yucca out of the pot and to place it into the ground, where hopefully it'll grow now to its full potential. So let's have a look and see what we've been doing today. So I'm loving now the Yucca Rostrata in that bed behind me, and I think it looks really good surrounded by the stones. And I was really lucky to get those stones for free, as they're so expensive now in the garden centres. So what a fantastic addition to the garden. So I also managed to make good use of the terracotta pot, and I placed in here the black bamboo that I did have around the front of the house, and that was in an ordinary black plastic pot, and that was exactly the same size. So I just slotted it out and slotted the new one in. So let's have a look now at the new addition. The wind is picking up a little bit now out the back, but I'm really loving that Yucca Rostrata there, surrounded by the stones. And hopefully now it'll perk up a little bit in the ground, as no plants really like to be moved, but it should have some really good drainage. And if anything, in the ground it should be a little bit warmer than in the terracotta pot. So let's take a look now around the other side and see how it looks. And hopefully now in the summer I can pop in maybe some ioniums or some arid loving plants into the grit there. Just dot them around the edges, and hopefully now that'll have plenty of space there to grow. So for the moment, I've left the rhododendron in place. And considering that's been moved quite a few times, it's full of buds. But I'm just hoping now that it's not too sunny in that position. So on the outside of the bed, I've got a few different types of grasses here. So they're not looking their best at the moment as the weather is quite damp and wet, but hopefully they'll perk up soon. And just over underneath the palm tree, I've got 2 ferns there that I planted. But I'm really liking that yucca now in the centre of the garden. So there's no more looking at a big empty space right in the middle. So thank you so much for joining us in the garden today, and I hope you've enjoyed watching us moving the Yucca Rostrata into its new final position. So until next time, I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.